Hi everyone, it's BDevine again here, and today I'm going to talk with you about how you can have a healing psychic conversation with somebody who's not even there with you. Now this is something that is a little bit, I guess you could call it strange, but if you've ever had a moment in your life where you have been away from someone and you miss them so much, or perhaps there's been a misunderstanding between you and somebody else, and so you're longing for them to know your side of the story. This type of thing. You can actually have what is called like a psychic telephone call or a psychic conversation. This is something that you're just going to gently feel within yourself and do, and you'll be saying whatever it is that you wish to say. And it's something that's guided this is going to be a quiet time for you, and you're guiding yourself through this because only you know what the circumstances are for you. And so what you need to do is you're going to say, right, tonight I'm going to do this, I'm going to have time by myself, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to totally envision this other person standing in front of me. So just say, for instance, it's a friend that you've had this massive argument with, and you were best friends for years and years and years, so you don't understand what, really the problem was, and all of a sudden they're not your friend anymore. Let's just say it's a situation like that. And so what you would do is imagine that this person is standing completely right in front of you, and that you're letting this person into your house. You've gone to the door, open the door, you're letting the person into the house, and you're going to sit down with them in the lounge room with a nice comfy chair, and you're going to sit there, and this person is not going to be able to answer you. This person is actually going to have to listen to everything that you're saying. Obviously this conversation is going on in quiet meditation. This is something that you don't want to go and invade someone's privacy with and then go and scream at them, because that's not going to work at all. That is going to backfire on you. But if you are going with a benevolent heart, and this is something that you want to unlock from your own body and your own mind, then this is the right intention to have with this. This is for a healing between two people. A healing, at least it's a peace of mind for you, if anything. And so, on it goes. You have this conversation with your friend, and you're able to tell your friend how you felt when this person didn't speak to you anymore, and how you didn't understand why it all happened, but that you forgive the person and you thank them for being in your life for however long it was. In that case scenario, you might even be wanting to have a psychic conversation with someone who was a love interest of yours, and you felt that you did the wrong thing by this person or had the wrong thing done to you. And so this is your chance to explain, and this is what I mean by a psychic conversation. It's getting things out in the open, and it's having the chance to say what you never could. Now there is another type of psychic conversation, and this would be with a loved one, and I will talk about how to do that with you. It's basically the same, similar sort of situation, but you're talking with someone who's already passed, and so that might be, in some cases, can be scary for people who aren't used to this. So for now, we'll just keep it to somebody that you really want to heal something with, heal a rift with. And nothing might ever happen from that psychic conversation. You might go away from that and never ever hear from that person again, but you will feel different, because you will have almost talked like a psychiatrist. You've talked to yourself through it. You've tried to heal the situation, and then you've let it go and you're moving on. So this is a psychic conversation that you can do. It's not wise to keep on going back to the same person, but if you clearly want to have a resolution and really want to stop worrying about this or hurting about this or pining away about this, this is an excellent opportunity for you to get the air clear, your mind clear, your heart will be clear. You would have let go an awful lot of baggage, and you would have been able to speak your mind, which perhaps you couldn't have done before in any other circumstance. So if you wish to have a psychic conversation with somebody, just take some time for yourself. You don't want to be disturbed, and everybody has at least 2 minutes a day that they can just pull themselves back and do this little exercise. And I often find it's actually good before I go to sleep and before I know I'm actually asleep. But it's something to visualize myself doing. And it also, speaking of visualizing, it does also help with opening up your channel and connecting to spirit, because you want to constantly work on this. If you're growing spiritually, it's not just going to, oh, all of a sudden you're a psychic and you know everything about everything. You have to read, you have to study, you have to do the work, and you have to actually put things into practice. And then what happens after you get knocked on the bottom a few times? What happens is suddenly you're standing tall and you know what you're talking about. And this is something that you will wake up with one morning. It's not going to happen by you pining away and wanting it to happen and forcing it to happen and asking someone to give you powers. You have the power, you can tap into your own ability, and you also have the power to have a healed reality. And this is what the angels teach you. And the angels have been around since the beginning of time, so I'm pretty sure they know what's good for people. And so anyway, we can have this psychic conversation. And it's very important that if you have any kind of clearing that you want to do in your life, that perhaps you start there having a nice quiet psychic conversation with somebody else and clearing the air in that way. So I really hope that that helps you, and that you are able to have a healing from this and feel a difference in your life and feel like you've, you know, shed some weight from you, and helps you to move forward and find your happiness. And anyway, that's it for now, and we'll talk soon, and thank you for listening. Bye everyone.